What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Flop. Today is the Christmas blind draw episode.
So we're gonna get some good blind draw footage, do some commentary. Right now, we're just gonna be warming up, trying to get ready.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we made it. Walking in right now. Wish us luck.
This is our local group, 901 Nation. Really awesome group of baggers. Lots of talent at this place.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
This was our Christmas Eve celebration, and we also were having a fundraiser for a local player who comes out, and he recently had a stroke. So we were able to have a really great turnout, raise a lot of money for the family, and so it was a great cause and a really fun night.
Yeah, guys, as someone who doesn't actually live here in Memphis, I live out of state, and I'm telling you, this community is different. It's super unique. Everybody looks out for each other. It's a really, really awesome community, and it's just a great place to throw bags. Okay, so here we are warming up. Dad, you're throwing some VG Vikings. I'm throwing some WTF Deltas, which are pretty awesome bags. Really like them. But yeah, just getting ready for the blind draw, featuring the Santa hats.
Yeah, funny thing, I'm warming up at the house with Vikings. I'm warming up at the blind draw with Vikings. I threw Vipers the rest of the night.
It's
Two
great.
bags couldn't be more different, but you know what? Let's go.
It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta take what you're given. I
That's
just threw
right.
that at the speed of sound.
So this is a little footage from my first game. Me and my partner, pro, Caitlin Ham, ACO pro.
A beast.
Yeah, absolutely. Versus ACO pro Linda Oglesby and Devin Smith. He's a local guy. He's not a pro, but he throws at that level.
And he is rocking the onesie.
Yeah, he's
Understand.
rocking this onesie absolutely to pieces. So, anyway, we knew this game going in was going to be tough. I mean, it's just going to be hard. Linda doesn't like to miss, and neither does Devin. So we were going to have all we could handle. Here is a surprise cameo from ACO pro Josh Glover. It is fortunately his best side, so everyone say hello.
Yeah.
So, I pull this first bag off, and then, of course, Linda goes in. So what am I going to do? I got to do my very best to try to limit the damage. Because Linda just
doesn't let up.
She just doesn't like to miss. And I was begging her. I was like, come on. Give me a break. So here we go.
She's in every time.
And, of course, I go off to the other side.
And beautiful bag. Oh, and she just missed it.
So
Okay.
luckily, she decides to grace me with a 10, so I only have to give up 2. But
So kind of her.
Yeah.
So how'd that game go? You guys ended up losing?
we did end up losing that game. It was a really good game. I feel like I played well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just hard to stay at that level of consistency against a pro who just doesn't miss.
For sure.
And I am not a pro who doesn't miss.
Okay, so moving into my first game, we're playing a great team here. They were throwing awesome. Me and my partner were throwing Sure Shot Locos, this is actually the first time I've ever thrown these bags. You showed them to me. They're really awesome. They're a really full feeling bag, but they're also extremely hole friendly, which
Great
is
feeling bag.
absolutely yeah.
Really feels
They're coming up on the scene for sure. Like you're gonna start seeing them everywhere. I just got some from Christmas, but I love these bags. I thought they were great. And this game was a pretty quick game. My partner and I threw very well, and it was an awesome game. So we're 1-0 there. Okay, so game 2 for me. I had to go up against a couple of juggernauts. This is Brent throwing next to me. He's awesome. He's always at 901.
Always on the podium.
Absolutely. He's a great player. We kind of traded blows pretty much this entire game. His partner down there is Landon. He is amazing. Actually, him and a group of other
high school.
Yeah, high schoolers, actually. They're all coming out to where I live, out close to Myrtle Beach, and they're going to be competing out there, and I'm really excited to see how they do.
Right.
But yeah, this was a super tough game. Brent and I traded back and forth. I think he got the better of me, and they handled us. I'll just be honest. It was a tough game.
So sitting 1-1 going into my third game against I got Travis here. I'm playing against, and his partner Dylan, I think is his name, and I probably just got that wrong, and I apologize. But I will say this: I may not know your name for sure, but I do know that you didn't miss any bags that whole game. So anyway, so throwing against Travis, which is always tough. He's one of our local. He's actually the dad of one of the high schoolers going, not the one Zach mentioned, Landon, but another one, Cannon, who is going to Myrtle Beach as well to compete. So really tough player. Always fun playing against him. Love that family.
Yeah, Travis has one of the best airmails I've seen. I mean, he's extremely consistent, and it's awesome to watch. It's really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So that was a tough game. Ended up losing that game as well. So my night was over with at 1-2, which I had high hopes going in, but sometimes it's like that. We ran into 2 buzzsaws, and sometimes no matter who your partner is, you run into stack team after stack team. There's just very little you can do about it.
Yeah, that's a blind draw. I mean, it's tough. Yeah, so as far as me and my partner, we actually went on a little bit of a run after losing that game. We ended up 4-2 on the night. It was an awesome night. The Sure Shot Locos did amazing for us. And we went up against a tough walker, actually. And you guys know a walker is just always hard to beat, no matter what. So that was it was a great night. Had an awesome partner. It was a great time throwing bags.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Again, you don't make it to the podium, but it's not always about that. It's about growing. It's about learning from your, any mistakes that you made, taking away positives from the experience. And I always take away positives from blind draw experiences. Haven't always been that way, but I've really tried to focus more on getting in the mindset of any experience throwing bags is a learning experience. You're always growing. You're always getting better as long as you're out there on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, I think a blind draw is probably the best practice you can get. I mean, it's high pressure because everybody wants to win, and it's a great time. And I think that the more you expose yourself to that pressure, and it's low consequences. Like
right, $10.
$10, show up.
Yeah.
Throw bags. If you do something great. If not, you got some awesome practice, and you're going to be a better player for it. Well, that is it for our first blind draw vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be bringing you more great cornhole content in the future.
We're hoping to have it just bigger and better as we go on. So join us for the journey. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends.
See you next time.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, that is it for our first blind... I can't even say it. Okay, cool. Well, that is it for our first Christmas blind draw vlog. Why are we having a first Christmas?
Christmas. Like we're not doing another one until next Christmas.